Yeah, at this point, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to take a quick look at the overall story. I'm nearly finished. All I have is just really like a middle panel to insert in page 4. So sometimes what I like to do is really just kind of clean house a little bit, specifically in the layer section because they're kind of disorganized, and it gives me something to do without like really feeling like work because this doesn't really take much effort to do. So I know this is page 4. I know this is page 3. So not page 5. So I'm going to put this above, and I'm going to flatten this. And I noticed that something is happening like way over here. Since that layer is selected, I can just get my lasso tool, and I'm just going to just quickly get this, whatever that is, and delete it. So whatever is in page 5 should only, blink on and off there. That's page 4. That's page 3. So page 3, I'm going to hang on. I think that's what's kind of confusing me. This is the right page 4. Let me label that quickly. Just roughly page 4. That's page 3. So page 3. It's also page 4. And that's also page 4. Page 3. Page 3. So I can at least group these together. And now Command E. That's all page 3. And that's also page 3. So I'm holding down the shift key while I'm selecting multiple layers. There it is. So page 3. And just to, have a little bit of OCD, page 4. So now we have everything in sequence from page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So page 4 is the one that's missing like a center panel. So what I want to do, this to me is like roughly shaped like a rectangle. And page 4 is already selected. So I can choose Mary on my keyboard. And you'll see that the letter M will select my rectangular selection. And I'm just going to draw a big selection right there. I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to fill this with white. So contents will be white. Command D, B for brush, which I already have. My brush is already set to 3 pixels wide. And okay, someone's refresh my memory. What's happening? So he's dumping his food. She's saying, "Come on." Clearly, there's a line. His stomach is grumbling, and she's still talking. I think what I'll do in this case, I'm going to choose my move tool, which is Vicky on the keyboard. I'm going to select this frame, and before I did anything, I looked to see if it was already selected. This is something I like to do a mental note of just to make sure. And of course, it moves everything, so Command Z. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to select just this portion right here, and then I'm going to press the Vicky tool, and I'm just going to move this over. And the reason why I'm doing this, and this again is page 3, B for brush, M is my rectangular selection tool. I'm going to add some more white right here. And by the way, there's a quick key to fill this with white. If you haven't noticed, when you go to menus, a lot of these have these functions on the right side, or these hotkeys. So fill is Shift F5, and the F keys are at the top of your keyboard. So I'm just going to do that. I typically do that, but I just slowed it down so everyone can see what menus I'm clicking on. So Shift, and I'm going to get the F5, which brings up that menu, and it fills it quickly. Command Delta will deselect it. B for brush is already my brush tool, and I'm just going to make this brush a little bigger. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to add, this just means I have like a silhouette signifying that that there's someone in front of her. Okay, so I go back to page 4, and I'm going to reduce my brush size down to 3. And so let's see. So he's dumping his food. While she's talking, his stomach is grumbling. You know, she's still chatting. And at this point, oh, you know what? It would be smart, wouldn't it, if on page 3, if this was like that attendant guy right here. So that'll be a little reminder. If I put a little cap on him, I'll remind myself that he's saying pretty much like, you guys ready? You know, like, come on, you know, next. So there's like a hand or something. I don't know. It looks like he's grabbing her, so I'll probably have to change that. But just for the time being, I put a little placeholder there. So that's him with the hat. And you guys ready to go? And of course, she's really eager. Oh, that would be funny if she was grabbing him by the hand. So my squiggle signifies holding hands. So at this point, he's being situated, and so before I draw anything, page 4. So I'm almost drawing the wrong layer. And at this point, I'm gonna have her eagerly, kind of like she's holding on to this. I'm gonna have to do better research because this doesn't look very good. But again, as I mentioned earlier, we're just these are just rough drafts, placeholders for what the real art's going to be. So he clamps in, click, like his seat or that bar, and that's the pressure of the bar going on her stomach. And at that point, he's about to pull the handle. So let's see, you guys ready to swing? Oh, see, it just occurred to me that, see this panel right here? This would serve a much better, like here. So Command Z. I made a little mark by accident. Page 3. I thought it was over. Command X. And here, above page 4, Command Vicky. And then I'm going to press this Vicky by itself to move this over. And then this is where page 3, I'm going to fill this with the Shift F key, the F5 specifically. And I want page 3, B for brush. And at this point, I'm going to have, so that's, make sure I'm drawing on the correct layer. So step right up, and maybe here's a little close up. He goes, hey guys, like, come right over. You guys ready to get on the ride? He's like, yeah, let's go. This is that attendant guy. Put a hat on him. Click, ready to swing. And I think here is where we have like our montage of like, oops, wrong panel, page 4. So this is where they're starting to look, and this is like no dialogue really, it's just like, and I would imagine as they swing, they're like being jerked around in this direction, and to make sure that I do my research. And here I think I'll add like a 4th layer. And I think what's going to happen is here, this is where maybe they start to go up. So I'll draw like their knees up here. Or no, not their knees. That would be cool if he was looking down. He's like, this is where I'm going to have to use a perspective shot. So it looks like we're going like underneath his feet, and he's sweating. Bars right here. And then I think here is where we have our montage of swinging and swinging, and then maybe a close-up That's him getting red in the face. And I think that, actually I'm going to erase that. This may have to be planned out a little better though, but it would be cool if we saw like the machine itself like swinging people around. I think that's what that needs. We got so many like just people in the shot, including our main character, that there's not a lot of variety. See, there's variety in this page 1. It's like people, people, people. So I'm thinking that's something that I think we need, is something like that. Click, because we need to see this action. Click. You guys ready to swing? So I may actually have this whole thing enlarged. You know what? I think that'll probably be a better shot. I'm going to select this because page 4 is already selected. As far as the layer, see the layer? Let me shift to the hotkey to F5. Yeah, I think that'll be a better shot. And yeah, so I think I'll do something like this, where they're just swinging around. And then here, I'll have him kind of have this worried look. Sweating. And then like maybe grumble. So, and I think this is pretty much done. I'm gonna, in the next video, I'll rotate this thing around and then just play it all out, and let's see how this all reads. I think over here too probably have some people like yay, you know, like cheering them on to make it seem like it's a good thing, and I think that would be a nice contrast to what this guy feels. Alrighty.